Hello. I'm hoping you can find me. I thought I'll pop on here just in case you would like to chat and for my after Indigo Dyeing chat. So I'm just trying to get my address to my group and let them know if you like my videos and think you'd like to join our group, then please send me an email to ourtimetoquilt at twc.com and I'll invite you. So I hope, let me see. I'm sorry. Sometimes I go quiet. I'm busy putting my address on there. So hopefully they will find me. But whoops, I hope that you liked that video. I absolutely, hi Alexis. Hi, sweetie. I tell you what, I am in love with indigo dyeing. And I have a feeling you could tell. But it was so much fun. So let me see. Boy, it is so good seeing you, girlfriend. I started to type your name in because I forgot that we're live now. Hello, Michelle the Quilter. Oh, it was 86 today. Is that hot for y'all? Because I tell you what, it's going to be a bear this weekend here. But did I see your embroidery? No. Did you send me a picture? Or maybe you put it on the site, but I will definitely find it by Sunday and put it in our show and tell because I love our show and tell. So I'll make sure I check, sweetie. Yeah, tonight I did a premiere video, and it was of the indigo dyeing. You posted on the site. I will go find it then and have it ready for Sunday. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if you got my message that my granddaughter is now doing hand embroidery. Oh, I bet you it is amazing to see the difference. Wow. Wow. So, hello, everybody. It's hot for y'all. Oh, I'm sorry about that, but I'm glad you got some rain, I guess. Kathy Boyd, hi, sweetie. I am just on here to answer questions and kind of promote the video I put up, which was the indigo dyeing that I've done this summer. And if anyone is curious about what I dyed, I have all the fabric right here. And if there's any particular resist method that you had questions about, I'll be glad to tell you about it. I started to stick it while we were doing the video. I was here working on. Let me show you. I might have to turn on the light to show you. Well, yeah, okay. I was doing my hot glue resist because that worked the very best. Oh, thank you. I love them. Indigo dye is such a magical thing. But what you do, this worked beautifully, better than any kind of glue. But I just take, oops, hold on. The fabric move things around here. Okay. So I just take and the hot glue gun and just kind of run a design like this. And then, and this is supposed to be like a little spray of flowers. Then make sure you let it cool really good. And then I'll put like a couple little berries right here. But you just let this sink in. Whoops, I forgot you've got to put your stand back up. But you just make sure that you cover it thick enough to have a bead left. And Mark had found a big box of 10-inch glue sticks. I forget where he found them. So it's not too expensive when you have the economical. But this, I'll show you what that form, that hot glue, because I tried clear glue, all that. It didn't work. Not with indigo. With indigo, you have to let it sit. And while you're letting it sit and absorb, it softens. And then the glue goes away. So here is the piece that I did in the video you just saw. Here it is. And I've peeled off all of the glue. It's kind of fun if you like, picking at things, because after you wash it and put it in the dryer, the glue kind of wants to like crackle off. And so I just sat and then picked at it and picked the glue off. And look at that. So when I've tried using the gel glues, no matter how thick I put the gel glue on, it didn't work. Now you'll see some videos online where they do use glue, but they don't use indigo. They use RIT dye. So then you can put a dry piece in there and the glue doesn't soften until after you've got, the dye doesn't stay in that long. But anyway, I love the patterns. And I mean, it was like magical. You never are quite sure what you're going to get. And there was one, there are just so many, and they're different colors on different sides. So always when you're working with your indigo, check which side and see whether you want darker or lighter. But this one is just where I pushed my finger up and put a rubber band around my finger. So let me see. It's very easy and fun to do these resist. The week before I did the dyeing, I worked up the resist. So it's so much fun. It's something I wish I were younger because I love it so much. I would love to do it like a business or something because it's just fun. It's a lot of work though, and I'm 66 now, so it's getting harder to do work that hard. But anyway, it's just a joy. This one, I'm going to do more of this one. This is where you do accordion fold, and then you accordion fold it into a triangle, and you put popsicle sticks with rubber bands so that they're real tight. You can't beat it. Any questions that you might have right now of anything that you saw on the dye video? And I ordered my Jacquard pre-reduced dye, and it's like in crystal form. And I will tell you, it is real indigo, but it is an exact molecule to the plant version of indigo. The reason that is, if you were to take the plant and try to use real indigo, you have to use caustic lye to try to, it's an intense process. So by buying the pre-reduced indigo, I didn't have to use any lye. I just used some soda ash that you can find pretty, in fact, you know what? You can go to a pool company and they call it pH up because it makes the water alkaline. So the pre-reduced indigo will dissolve. And then you get what's called sodium, pardon me, I get this wrong every time, sodium hydrosulfite. And there are other ones you can use. This one was pretty easy, straightforward. Some people talk about using fructose and all of this other stuff. I don't have time or energy to try to work on, a long process. So to me, you put these in the bucket and you're careful with them and you use them and they're wonderful. So it is really enjoyable. Oh, well, thank you. It's so funny. I told Mark I had gone out there. My hair was, curled. And at some point I had put makeup on. Well, it was so hot and humid. I was sweating. And he came over to look at me, and my mascara was streaked across. I had blue where everywhere I'd touched my face with those gloves was blue. So I came back in. My hair was soaking wet. It had been so hot. I mean, I had sweat running into my eyes, everything. So I tried to somehow put myself back in some kind of order. I crack up looking at that video because I look like a drowned rat. But it was so much fun. I didn't care. It was like, I'll do this any day. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. So any questions? I've got a new thing I'm working on when I try to get it to relax a little bit. I bought these beads. I think I showed you there were wooden beads off Amazon. They weren't expensive, $5.99 for a bag of 100, and they're beautiful beads. And so what I tried is, I like staying busy, and I like doing little things with my hands. So what I did is I painted these white with regular acrylic, and I did at least 3 or 4 coats. And then I took a fine tip marker, and I found this design. I looked up porcelain beads online, and I found this pattern and used it. And I'm hoping once I put a finish on it, it'll look like a real porcelain bead. And it's just a painted wooden bead. But I just did it, with freehand with my fingers, so that was fun. And then I have one more exciting thing to show you. Well, actually, 2 more. Remember that styrofoam blob that came in one of our packages when we were trying to figure out what to do with it? Well, I've decided to turn it into a magic mushroom. I'm not referring to anything illegal. And so I bought these packages from the dollar store of these glass pieces, colored glass pieces. And they come like this. And I'm hot gluing them on. And then I will put a grout over them to seal them. And then put a sealer. And I hope it'll work. They might get out in the sun and all fall off. Maybe this winter they'll all chip off, but it keeps me out of trouble. And that's important. So I've got that. Then I've started a quilt. So I needed some more white fabric because Mark saw the design and said, I'd love a quilt like that. So now it's going to be Mark's quilt. So I was looking, I'm going to need over 4.5 yards of white. So I bought 3 more yards of white. And I got this off of Amazon. They have, it was on Amazon for $5.35 a yard. So I got 3 yards of this for the quilt. And then, because a girl just can't get one poor fabric, it would be so lonely during shipping, I had my eye on this pattern. And when I saw this, I said, I'm getting it. I saw the fish. Oh, are they upside down? They sure are. Let me turn it right side up for y'all. They had these fish and some sea turtles. Let me find, yeah, there's a sea turtle. Isn't this gorgeous? This fabric is called Hooked on Fish by Ann Laurer of Grizzly Gulch Gallery for Bernitex. Bernitex. Hooked on Fish. I saw this. I know they have it. I think they had some at Pineapple Fabrics. They have some at Keepsake Fabrics. Maybe Missouri Star, and I think Hancock's. But I got this. I found this on Amazon on sale for $6.99 a yard, something like that. And I got some. And the nice thing is, because I was able to get this wonderful stripe pattern in it, and the fish and turtles, that way with another fabric, and I'll cut these things out, and I'll have to show you what kind of quilt I turn that into. But I have the most gorgeous light teal aqua fabric that would be perfect with it. So anyway, don't they look like Laurel Birch? Exactly. Let me do something before I forget. I wanted to unplug my glue gun because I'm kind of tired of gluing. I know I hadn't done that much, but I'm tired of gluing. So are there any other questions? But I like to tell you what I get and where I get it, give you an idea of what. Now, tomorrow morning, I'm going to try to pop in to our Jitsi. I know that poor Jody has not been feeling so good. And if you're a member of our group, if you go to the actual group's IO site, you'll see uh, a, a post that's stuck that says our Jitsi chats, JITSI. So I'll try to be there around 11 Eastern time, whatever time that works out for y'all. No, I'm Eastern New York time. But I think I'll try to say hi. And our Jody is doing very well. But I tell you what, she got sick. She got an upper respiratory infection that gave her 102 fever. You know, when you're having the treatment she does, it kind of minimizes her immune system. But she's doing better. She is such a hero. I can't tell you. I'm sad that my hair, the pink in my hair is kind of washing out, but she's still my hero. And, but anyway, Michelle the Quilter, are you a member of our group? I hope you are. Oh, there's Jody. Okay, because I told myself it's going to be 97 degrees here tomorrow. I'm not going outside. So I said, I can do Jitsi. Yay. All right. And Jody, we understand if you're not quite feeling, good enough. But, and just to show y'all, Jody's working on another masterpiece. Look who it's going to be. Isn't that great? So I love it. But she's taking her time. You're not yet? Okay. Michelle the Quilter, because we've seen you so much, we'd love to have you join. And just send me an email to our time to quilt@twc.com, and I'll make sure to send you an invitation. All right. Are there any other questions? Any other questions? I've been really good this week. I'm trying to be careful what I eat, and guess what? You have a fitting at 10. Cheryl Hogan is here. Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, hi, sweetie. I tell you what, it's been a tough week trying to do that dumb video, and I still saw a half a dozen mistakes in it, and I went, I don't care anymore. I hate editing video. But anyway, because I've been very good staying active this week, because, I've got to lose some more weight, and being very careful what I eat. Tonight, I get a Frosty. So if we are done talking and there are no more questions, I'm going to go get my Frosty and try to act like a sane woman while I eat it slowly and calmly. All right, guys. Well, I will see whoever wants to do Jitsi tomorrow morning. Just go to our site, and there's a little post with the Jitsi. I'll be there around 11. Jody is going to try if she feels up to it. We put no requirements on Miss Jody because that nausea is enough to choke a horse. And we're not going, if I could just be there to give her a little foot rub, So take care, everybody. I'll see whoever shows up at Jitsi tomorrow morning, and Sunday we'll have another show. And don't worry, we're going to have our pet portraits going to continue on Thursday. Bye-bye. Stay cool, please. It's hot out there. Nice to see all of you. Yes, please, stay cool, stay safe. Bye-bye, everybody. Y'all are the best. I love y'all.